Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be reviewing and doing a bike check on the Trek Roscoe 7 Hardtail. Now, I've had this bike for just under 2 years, so I know it pretty well, and I've recently just got it serviced, so it's looking in the best condition possible. So without further ado, let's get straight into the carnage. The bike has an aluminium frame, 27.5 by 2.8 wheels with tubes that are already tube and tubeless ready. A 120mm hydraulic lockout RockShox duty fork. It has a 1x12 SRAM drivetrain, Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, and a 130mm dropper post that helps in climbs and descents. So after 2 years of riding this bike, I've made 6 changes, which some of were mechanical, so they needed to be done, whereas others were just for fun. I've added a RockShox mudguard to help keep all the dirt out of my eyes. These pedals needed to be upgraded, as all of Trek's bikes come with crappy plasticky pedals that aren't good for mountain biking. I needed to put on a new Shimano hydraulic disc brake, as the fluid in my old one burnt out while at my local downhill bike park. I added this bag to hold all my repair equipment for whenever I'm out racing or just on my local ride. This SRAM GX derailleur doesn't come with the bike, as the bike comes with an SX derailleur. I just had to upgrade after I smashed mine into a root up at my bike park. This one works perfectly. My tyre setup is pretty different. Both tyres are 27.5, but the front is a Swalby Rocket Ron and the rear is a Maxxis Minion DHF. The reason for this is because at my bike park, I recently just clipped and got a pinch flat on my rear tyre. The front is a 2.8 though, and the rear is a 2.6. I'm actually really liking this setup, so I'm probably going to stick with it. Now, we're going to talk about the specs. This bike, even though it's an aggressive hardtail, it does have some pretty good componentry on it. Firstly, this frame is what Trek calls the Alpha Gold aluminium frame, which they say makes you a better rider. And it also has internal cabling, which is always a nice touch. This fork is an air spring fork. It's a lot lighter than coil springs, so that's better. And it also has suspension lockout for making those climbs easier. The specs of a GX derailleur is: the cage is long, cage material, aluminium, pulley bearing material, steel, max tooth 50, and weight in grams 290. Pedaling this bike is always fun, and most importantly, relatively easy. The crank is a SRAM SX, which is really nice. And the Boost 141 rear hub spacing gives you a shorter chainstay. So, this is the question everyone's asking right now. Would you or would you not buy this bike? Now, for me personally, it's been a great bike. I've been able to progress on it so much, whether it be from just doing small trail jumps all the way to downhill bike park jumps. It's done me well. It's been a great fun bike. It's been nimble, it's been easy to throw around, and I've really enjoyed my time on it. But I feel personally that I have progressed beyond this bike. So if you're down just at your local bike park where there's 2-foot jumps and you're just messing around on those, 100% get this. If you're into big jumps, massive roots and tech, I don't think this bike is for you. But otherwise, it's a great fun bike, and thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ew.